think everything's set up just fine for any kind of tour that anyone may want to take. If they want to roam the museum during the event, I think that they'll know that this is water, hopefully, not an entire... Oh, it's empty now.
It's empty now. I'm gonna have to take it back out and let it fill up.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to let it fill back up. I hope people realize that's not an entire cask full of gin. I hope they realize it's water. You see that little sign on the side that tells them it's water, right?
Oh, yes.
Should we put seawater in there or sky water? I don't know what people drink. I don't drink the water at all of any kind.
Oh, definitely not. The seawater kind of makes your throat scratchy and hoarse, and
You would think all the salt would soothe the throat.
oh yes. What do you think about it all, Chef Greenfoot?
You know, Greenfoot doesn't talk. He never says a word. He just moves his mouth like he's trying.
He's just looks at you with those eyes.
Glowing eyes. He's looking into my soul, I feel like. Very closely at me. Why does he not look at you? What if I stand behind you? Oh, look at that. Now he's
Now
looking
he's
at you.
looking at me. Yes, definitely.
Stop.
Why has he got such an infatuation with you?
I don't know. Is he looking at you now? Did I break the spell? I'm over here where he can't even see me anymore. He shouldn't be looking.
He's looking at me now.
Wonderful. Just as it should be.
Did we have any crates to box up the warming chairs? I think we were going to give them away as a wedding present.
Well, there's no wedding that I know of, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. You know, we heard tell that there was some sort of event planned, possibly, or someone had told someone that they were special, but don't know. I haven't heard any further details on any of that. I'm not packing up a thing unless there's someone to gift it to or an event to gift it.
Oh yes, wanted to give it to Lord Timothy and Lady Cora.
Oh, Lady Cora. Yes. Yeah, they could
Uh,
use a nice warming chair. They have heard the warnings. I've heard the warnings, Boggart. You know, this is not dangerous unless you have become completely overly inebriated and then you try to take to the warming chair. That was the whole point of the warning. People act like, oh, it's a death chair. It's out to get you. No. The whole warning was don't drink and sit in this chair. You'll roast yourself.
we'll put some notes in the wedding gift so that the servants know to check on the Lord and Lady and not leave them too long into the chair.
Well, you know, the servants got drunk that night after the Lord and Lady had drunk and took to the chair. The servants, they helped themselves to the remainder of the drink. You know, it's in the story. They, all the servants are drunk too. You, as the Lord and Lady, you have taken upon yourself not to get yourself drunk because you can't rely on your servants. You don't know. They may, they may finish off the rest of the drink.
So, is some of the exhibits going to just stay, or is everything going? Or are we giving some of them away?
No, everything's staying. We're not giving anything away. You know these things are too dangerous to give away. What are you going to do? Give away the trench monster and let it froth its eggs all over the place? No, it has to stay here with us where it's safe.
What about the rabbit?
You can give away one of these burlap sacks right here if you like. There's nothing in them. They're just an empty sack. I put sand in them so that they look like there's things in there. That's just display. It's only display.
Oh, yes,
No
it's
one
just a
is gonna...
display.
What about the rabbit? What rabbit? We don't have a rabbit here.
The toilet rabbit.
My God, we're not giving away the toilet rabbit. Do you know what that would do? No, absolutely not. Everything stays. Why are you wanting to give away things that would have caused unending issues in the world?
Oh, Yeah, that's true. So how are we going to pack up her and move her?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. There's ways. There's ways to pack things. You can take a look at her. Have you filed her hooves lately? You know you're supposed to.
No, I haven't done that.
I'm in charge of dusting the hooves. You're in charge of filing them. They all have our jobs here.
She probably needs milking.
The others look a little tense. They're probably ready. Yeah, full bucket.
Oh, yes. Got plenty of bottles.
Alright, there we go. I dusted each of the udders. That way they're clean. I don't want dust in the swilk. What would people think if they thought we were serving dusty swilk? That would be terrible. Have to remember to drain the water out of this oddity before we decide to move it. We'll leave it for now. Leave it for now. But we'll drain it before we move it. But I don't think you would move a bathtub full of water, surely. All's well.
Oh, yes. It won't, we'll have to put it in a cage so it doesn't get free on the ride over to the new place.
Nah, I don't get free. Don't break free.
I'm going to go ahead and empty the water out of the tub over here.
No, leave it in there for the display. It's part of the display.
Oh,
You know,
yeah, we still have that event Saturday.
What in the world is wrong with you? Is your mind slipping? Is it time now? Time for me to put you somewhere, BoggOdd?
Yes, probably so.
It's been a long, long time in this horrendous world, so... Oh. That oddity washes itself.
Oh, yes, there's no dust in there.
Dusted all of these. I scaled the boots here and dusted the tops even, and then dusted all of the poor old Dawn Racer, including all the hairs around the sides. Do you know I found a toenail wedged in this chair? I'm sure it's one of the ones, you know.
Oh, yes, I'm sure it is.
Fresh apples here.
Oh, yes, definitely apple day, not bean day.
Fresh rattlesnake in there. We're not taking Raspberry with us. Don't tell Raspberry that.
So, what's Raspberry going to do?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to take him. Very dangerous, though. Very dangerous. What do you do with a dangerous monkey? Keep it satisfied, pet it every day, I guess.
How many barrels of explosives are on that cart?
There's 5, and there's 2 in there with the books. Could get dangerous, I don't.
Oh, yes.
I think we'll be fine. I think we'll have to take them. How could we get rid of it? Somebody else end up with it. Next thing you know, another island blown to bits.
Is Cousin Sammy going to come with us?
It's not cousins. We don't have a cousin named. Where do you get these things from? Like it's somewhere in the back of your mind you saw something once. You have to be careful not to pack up the mutes and the chicken together. The chicken has to be packed separately. It would be horrendous.
Oh, good old
And
Cluck Norris.
yeah, it's when the freighting company comes, we have to make sure to tell them the chicken does not get packed with these mutes, please. Maybe the mutes will be awake by then. You know, they've been very restful since they took to sleeping in there.
Oh, yes. Very restful. They just toss and turn on their sides.
Oh, yeah. Do you think that we should pack the trench monster and the eggs separately?
Yes, definitely. Are we able to fish out all the eggs if they're floating in the water?
I've been collecting them. I try to keep them empty so they don't get slurped, but can't get them all. So I don't know. We may end up leaving some. It's all right, though. They'll just hatch, that's all. This one's fully dusted, ready to go. Dusted everything in here except the keg. I didn't want to be too close to it. You know how it is.
Oh, yes. We definitely don't want to have a keg incident.
A keg accident? No. Everything looks fine. You know, it was an old waterlogged ship,